What's up, family? It's your good old news reporter, MARY-L33, Mary-Lee. Today's October 25th, 2019, so they say. This is going to be my Malcolm X video. I might include Martin Luther King also. Because they're the civil rights leaders that people only tend to mention. They don't want to mention Maya Angelou for some reason. They do on occasion, but I remember when they said she passed away, how they, try to defame her to, men or whatever. They was glad that she had died or whatever. You understand what I'm saying? And then when Oprah stepped down on my birthday, May 25th, in the year of 2011, when she stepped down, they had a whole Sun-Times article about how, glad they were. I have it on the wall over there. And how glad they were that, she stepped down, and how she wasn't, like Al Capone or whatever and stuff. They want to make this city, Chicago, where I'm from, a gangster city, as if Al Capone was a native of this land. You understand what I'm saying? He ain't no more native of this land as Christopher Columbus, okay? Who did not discover North America while he was on his little journey with his drunk ass or whatever. You understand what I'm saying? Long story short, we already did that. We didn't crush that. You understand what I'm saying? But Malcolm X, it's mighty funny. He was a two-bit hustler named Dirty Red, supposed to be from Detroit or whatever the case was. And when I was younger, my foster family, the Redmonds, they took me to Detroit, and I learned how to make ice cream from snow with one of my godmothers. I had two of them. One was good and one was bad. The one that, made the snow ice cream with me, she was a pretty decent lady. I had no problem or whatever and stuff. But I remember taking a picture there with some cat glasses, you understand what I'm saying, on. And, I have no pictures of me anymore because they have railroaded and taken all my pictures. It's ridiculous. You understand what I'm saying? Can't even have me no more. Imagine that. But, yeah, Malcolm X picture, though, his picture was in Uptown, a mural. And they have since taken it down or whatever, because I've been on this journey. You'll get a news reporter, MARY-L33, Mary-Lee. You understand what I'm saying? Documenting things, and things are coming down as quick as I'm putting these videos up and stuff. I was on 39th and King Drive bus. I was on the bus, and I got to 39th and King Drive, and I saw that they took down the Atlanta, restaurant that was there. And I had just recently did a video on that and stuff, because I wanted to know why Atlanta restaurant was in Chicago, and why Martin Luther King, who's supposed to be from Atlanta, got a whole street on King Drive, and why my first ever apartment, you understand what I'm saying, for myself, was on King Drive, Twice I lived on King Drive in the same, complex. Long story short, he's a thief, and they reward their thieves and stuff. You understand what I'm saying? And that's why I got poisoned in Atlanta at a shelter. You understand what I'm saying? One Christmas, it was around Christmas time or whatever, and I was trying to figure out all this shit after they railroaded me May 31st, 2008. You understand what I'm saying? For disarming a police officer, something I did not do. And once I got out of jail, I went to Atlanta, and they said, oh, you broke parole and all that. Well, I said, well, extradite me and stuff, And I'm like, damn, T.I., he's supposed to be from Atlanta, but he was in the Chicago Bud Billiken parade acting like he was in Atlanta, but in Chicago. And when I was hollering his name with the children next to me, he didn't even look my way and stuff, but he's supposed to be the king. Okay, we're not here to talk about that. Back to Malcolm X. He was in Uptown, and it was a mural, just like it was a mural of Tupac and stuff in Uptown that has since come down. But the Martin Luther King, picture is still up there or whatever, because they say Americans are first in jail and last in education. I ain't never been a dummy, but you understand what I'm saying? I try not to think like killers and things of that nature unless I have to. You understand what I'm saying? Just to remind them I could have been a killer and a thief if I wanted to, but I chose not to. Now, we know Malcolm X used to be a thief, and he was housing everything, and he had white girls, and, they let the white girls go, and he got 10 years, him and his buddy or whatever and shit. Now, he got affiliated with the Nation of Islam, and they said, they wasn't about no hustle and all that. You understand what I'm saying? And then, they stopped blowing smoke in his face, knowing he didn't smoke or whatever. He was trying to do the right thing. He didn't eat candy or gum, and they still railroaded him or whatever and stuff like they did me. Now, I don't know if he broke and gave in or whatever the case may be, or he died, at the age of 39, like they said, or whatever and stuff, Now, it's mighty funny, Malcolm X and Martin Luther King, and it's not funny, but, I'm just mentioning, they both supposed to have died at 39 and stuff, and they say in the art of war, you don't repeat it, so, northern people, like down south and things of that nature, they be trying to be, streetwise, they think we city slickers and stuff. No, we just work for what we want and stuff, and we know how you thirsty motherfuckers be and shit in the fields, what I'm saying, just fucking and sucking, licking and sticking and shit. I'm just keeping it real. Now, if it goes off, it's only because the truth hurts and stuff. You understand what I'm saying? Whereas we work our ass off for what we want, and we appreciate the things that we get, and we try to help the ones in the field or whatever, because, we need what they have, and they want what we got and stuff. Fair exchange, no robbery. But like I said, the mural came down of Malcolm X and stuff. Not only that, he's supposed to have 6 girls or whatever, and in The Color Purple, they said a girl child is not safe in a house full of men. In Uptown, they got this men hotel is closed, but it hasn't been torn down like my mall, the Broadway mall that I was working at. They still got the hotel, like they waiting to reopen and stuff. And one time I said, I felt like I got raped by 100 men and didn't get paid. And now that I think of it, maybe it happened when I was a baby. You understand what I'm saying? I'm just trying to figure this out. God take care of babies and foods, but this one lady told me she wished my mama had killed me as a baby, and the devil would have said that, but I come to find out she wasn't the devil, because when the time came when I almost died, that same lady saved my life. So it must have been a hug I gave her. Most motherfuckers just need a hug. You understand what I'm saying? We was giving them away in AA all day for free, but, when I was giving my hugs away at the gay parade and stuff one year, this white group of teenagers had T-shirts that said, "Can I have a hug?" And, I looked at them like, "Do you want a hug from me?" And sure enough, they was like, "Yeah." And that same day, while I was on the red line train, I got my ass whooped because a black guy gave a white guy a cigarette. You understand what I'm saying? And he stood up and just started whooping my motherfucking asses and shit. And I was like, God damn, what the fuck? I should have never gave them motherfuckers a hug and shit. I'm just saying. This the games niggas play, and it's hard to fucking articulate this type of shit in a professional manner and stuff, as well as, a Malcolm X, because he read the whole dictionary, come to find out the shit that I be saying ain't up in that motherfucker, but they starting to incorporate bullshit even in the dictionary. I can't make this shit up, but God knows I ain't lying. For real. So, it didn't surprise me one time when I was homeless and I was working out at the gym, and, I had caught, a hernia because this one demon white guy, he was running around like Speed Racer and shit, and I wanted to do this one equipment he was on just to prove that even girls can do it. I fucking ended up with a fucking hernia and shit, okay? It's truth. This is like the second hernia and shit. The first time I was working at Food Stuff in Glencoe outside of Evanston or whatever and stuff. And the food, I was the only girl and I was the only driver girl. You understand what I'm saying? And that food was heavy as fuck. I ended up with a hernia because of that. They gave me a little money, sent me on my way or whatever, and I opened up my own business later on at Clark Mall. That is now a school for math and science and stuff. But that hernia that I caught at LA Fitness, that motherfucker still working with me today and stuff. I ain't gonna even lie. But they wanted me to have surgery while I was homeless on my hernia. And guess what day they wanted me to, go in on? Malcolm X's birthday, May 19th. I said, the devil is a lie. Shit, where the fuck I'm going to recuperate at? Because that's a in and out surgery and shit. I would have died on the operating table. I already know. So I held on and ended up leaving there and going in Uptown at 915 West Wilson, apartment 409. And guess how I had to move all my shit? Even though Breakthrough Urban Ministry, a so-called religious program to help the homeless, and that had vans, could have moved me, from Skokie, the little shit that I had, into the little apartment that they gave me in Uptown. But no, I had to move all that shit on the bus and train with a fucking hernia. And I did it. God knows I did. For real. I am a superwoman, but I know it's going to be some shit that's real minute that's going to kill me and shit. You understand what I'm saying? It's like a person that got AIDS. It's AIDS. It's a big disease with a small name. You know what I'm saying? This is how I'm starting to feel. But it's an accumulation of shit that they do to me. And eventually they'll say, oh, she died of natural causes. And that'll be a goddamn lie. So I'm trying to figure out. And yesterday when I was doing my videos, the police, they, came by in a police car with the gay colors on it. They really wanted me to take a picture because they did it like 2 or 3 times and stuff, but I refused to put them on camera like that for real, for real. You know why? Because the color pink was not in the gay colors on that police car. You understand what I'm saying? See, these guys, they only use us ladies and stuff for, as an incubator, to roll out kids and stuff and babies for them and stuff, and then they try to get rid of us. It's like being a partner. You understand what I'm saying? See, they fall in love with their partner. Imagine you the police and your buddy is a guy and stuff. Y'all gonna become real close, just like girls and stuff. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk. I believe every person I was with was the police, to tell you the truth, and that's why it's kind of hard for them to just kind of do away with me, because I'm trying to save their ass too, but at the end of the day, nigga, we gotta save our own ass and shit. Real talk. I'm trying to get to heaven for real. You understand what I'm saying? Not for play. And so, they fall in love or whatever, and I'll be like, shit, nigga, on to the next motherfucker assignment or whatever, if you ain't catching it by now. So I remember being in this party called The Taste. They tearing it down now on 64th and Low and stuff. And this one lady, she was cute. She stayed in Evanston. She had a white Cadillac, and they said it was a white Cadillac that pulled up beside Tupac and killed him and stuff. I'm just trying to figure it out myself. I don't know what the fuck going on. I'm just throwing it out as it comes, right? As it happened. And I can't remember her name, but I gave her my book, Rhymes, Poems, and Metaphors Plus One Song, and they send their guys or whatever to try to. And I believe she was a police officer. She was the security, but I believe she was, police officer too. And something just kept telling me to, gravitate towards her and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I came to find out from somebody that I knew that her husband was whooping on her and stuff. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to intervene in people's, relationships, but maybe God is trying to tell you something. I'm just saying, you understand what I'm saying? Real talk. So, later on in life, I seen her before I got railroaded. I was going to Walgreens and I was constipated, and I was with my ex-girlfriend, LaWanda Joy Jacobs, the Jehovah's Witness and stuff, and I was trying to figure out, how can I get something to relieve this shit? You understand what I'm saying? Real motherfucking talk. And my ex-girlfriend being facetious because, the police officer from the club, she just so happened to pop up too. And I was like taken back. I was a gift us from God and a surprise to kill you. And I was like, LaWanda, what can I get to, use the bathroom? She said, spread your cheeks and shit. That's all she could give me and shit. You understand? She ain't that nice, boy. I tell you, when they fall hard, boy. I tell you, and ain't nothing like a woman scoring or whatever and stuff. But I'm a lady too, so, it go either way. So, they got this thing called, if you with somebody for 10 years, common law, you entitled to some shit. But gay marriage hadn't started. You know what I'm saying? Until after I got railroaded May 31st, 2008 for so-called disarming a police officer, something I did not do. Either way, the girls, cute girls, they stick together. You understand what I'm saying? They use the aggressors and stuff as a come up. And then they say, oh, you remind me of my baby daddy. They feel some kind of way and shit because they really don't like men. And then they want to get with a motherfucker like me to take their aggression out on? I don't think so. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why when I was trying to become more like a lady and stuff and grow my hair out and stuff, that's when the railroad really started for me. And because they wanted you people to see me like this and stuff. So, when they whoop up on me, the guys, they baby daddy or whoever the fuck, they can say, oh, that's a man and shit. Or call me a bitch. And, you know how it go and stuff. Real aggressors, or ladies, I should say. So, it's all bullshit. Long story short, I believe, Malcolm X was on some motherfucking bullshit just like Tupac and stuff, and they didn't want that shit out the bag. And, Martin Luther King, you understand what I'm saying, as well, you know. Just saying. Can't make it up. We all fall short, but we get up. You understand what I'm saying? Gotta go. Peace.